Hello, everybody, and welcome. Today I'm going to be talking about being one with God or one with Source or the divine, whatever it is you believe in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk a little bit and read a little bit of scriptures, and then I have an exercise that really helped me, and hopefully it helps you too. One thing that God asked me was, when you think of me, what is the first thought that comes to mind? Is it God outside of you or God within you? And I was shocked at what it came to mind because I was telling people that they're one, and then it turns out the first thought that came to mind was a God outside of me. And I think that happens to a lot of us. We say things, but then once we really look at what we're believing, it turns out to be something else. So I came up with this exercise that I did for 3 days, which turned that completely around. And now the first thought that comes to mind is God within, not God outside of me. God is within each and every single person. So I'm gonna, and one thing I hear a lot of people saying is we're born into Adam, or we're born into sin, which is far from the truth. That's not what being born into Adam means. If you look at Genesis, when Eve was tempted, the serpent said, "You will be just like God." And then if you look after Eve and Adam were tempted, it says that his eyes were open, and God's response was, "Now you are just like me." So the question is, what really happened? And the thing was that Adam's eyes were closed to the Spirit. They were closed to oneness. And then all of a sudden they were open to a 3D reality of separation and polarities. The knowing of good and evil is knowing the different polarities. And because of this separation, we tend to judge things that way. We tend to judge things good, bad, hot, cold, because of the separation. So I'm just going to read from the scriptures, just showing you that you are one. There is no separation. Everything He is who you are in this world. So first I'm going to read from John 17, verse 20. This is Jesus' prayer, first for the world, and then those who would believe on His name. It says, "I do not pray for these alone, but also for those who will believe in me through their word, that they all may be one, as you, Father, are in me, and I in you, that they also may be one in us, that the world may believe that you sent me. And the glory which you gave me I have given them, that they may be one, just as we are one, I in them and you in me, that they may be made perfect in one, and that the world may know that you have sent me, and have loved them as you have loved me." So Jesus' prayer was that you would be made perfect in one. And we are one. Every single one of us is in Christ, and He is in us, regardless of what you believe. We are one with God, and there is no separation. Everything He is who we are in this world. So now I'm going to read from 1 Corinthians 6:17. It says, "But he who is joined to the Lord is one spirit with him." So you are one, and you're joined in the spirit and body and soul, completely joined to him. And then the next one I'm going to read is Galatians 2:20. And it says, "I have been crucified with Christ. It is no longer I who live, but Christ lives in me. And the life which I now live in the flesh, I live by faith in the Son of God, who loved me and gave himself for me." See, it is no longer I who lives, but Christ who lives in me. So Christ is living through you and in you, and he's having a human experience through you. That was God's desire, is to have a human experience through your unique personality and your unique skills. And his desire with it being one with us was to bring out the best in each and every person, so that what you see as weaknesses can become strengths. And then I'm going to read, the last one is Ephesians 2:13-16. It says, "But now in Christ Jesus, you who once were far off have been brought near by the blood of Christ. For he himself is our peace, who has made both one, and has broken down the middle wall of separation." So even right here, it says that he took down the wall of separation, and just like in his prayer, has made you one, with no separation. It says that he is our peace, and that he's living through us, so we can be the world's peace. When people are having a hard time and are in unrest, you can be their peace. You can help them have that. And each and every single one of us can do it. So everything Jesus is who you are. Everything it talks about him is who you are, because he's living through you. He's having a human experience as the Son of Man, and you are a son of God. You are one, there is no separation at all. And this is one thing that I'm helping people with in my coaching business, is that I'm helping people break down the limits that they have on themselves, so that they can go further in the relationship with God. I'm helping them connect on a deeper level. I'm currently taking on 3 new clients. So if you're feeling stuck, or you're having a hard time moving past where you're at, this is for you. I can help with that. So if this is you, feel free to comment in the comments below, and I look forward to working with you. God bless and enjoy the rest of your day.